That trial nears, you're going to be seeing more of Kwame Kilpatrick in Detroit. Just last week, he faced a whole room full of journalists for the first time since leaving in disgrace almost 4 years ago.
And out of all those reporters, only 7 Action News investigator Scott Lewis scored a one-on-one.
I quizzed the once powerful politician on a wide variety of topics, and you'll be hearing all of it between now and his September 6th trial date. The interview was a cloak and dagger affair done in Detroit, under the noses of dozens of other reporters. Last week, Kwame Kilpatrick sat down with 40 reporters at the St. Regis Hotel for a no-holds-barred question and answer session. But there was one big restriction: still pictures only, no video. While Kilpatrick was wrapping up with reporters from the National Association of Black Journalists, I was nervously pacing in a private hallway nearby. Kilpatrick had promised me an exclusive one-on-one interview on camera, and I was worried. Could I really pull this off and keep it a secret with 40 other journalists in the building? Kilpatrick was 15 minutes late, and I was concerned he might stiff me, but he didn't. The ex-mayor answered my questions just days before the start of a trial that could send him to prison for up to 30 years. Are you worried?
Well, I mean, the trial also could exonerate me from all that I've been under for the past few years. So I see it as the ultimate opportunity for freedom. And so I'm not worried. I'm excited about having the opportunity to present the truth in front of the people, even if it's hard for the people to take after all they've heard.
Kilpatrick told the reporters that he doesn't think he can get a fair trial in Detroit. During our one-on-one, he expounded on that.
People in this community, I don't believe they can honestly say they don't have opinion about me. They're not entrenched in that opinion. There are people who absolutely hate me, and there are people who absolutely love me. And it's going to be tough to get a jury here.
Kilpatrick points out that there are a lot of people suffering in Michigan right now, losing their homes, their jobs, and their benefits. He's concerned there might be an attempt to pin some of that on him.
You have turmoil in this state and in this region that you haven't seen since the 1970s and 80s. And in the midst of that, you're dragging this guy out almost in a perp white walk type atmosphere and saying, hey, judge him, and it's all his fault.
Kilpatrick says whether they love or hate him, most people want America to work. And America, you're innocent until proven guilty. He just doesn't believe that most people in this case will be able to put their biases aside. Our interview came just days after Kilpatrick suffered a setback in court. The judge refused to let him fire his attorney over a conflict of interest and accused the former mayor of attempting to delay the trial, which he vehemently denies.
This is the fight of my life. You know, this is not like a campaign. This is not like anything I've been through before. And you want to absolutely know that everybody in your team is in the same fight with you. And so, of course, I think, you know, the honorable judge was wrong. And I'm still seeing if there are other options that I can employ.
So why did Kwame Kilpatrick agree to talk to only me on camera? There is a story behind it. You'll hear that and much more as we get closer to the trial date. We have our entire investigative team on this story, so for the most complete, up-to-the-minute, and balanced coverage of the trial and events leading up to it, keep it right here on 7 Action News and WXYZ.com. I'm Scott Lewis, 7 Action News.